Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Daily Market Analysis from Alpha CQ. So what we have on screen is a Nifty daily chart. So let's get started with our discussion and try analyzing what markets tried doing today. So you can see that Nifty, there was a slight extension to the downside below previous day low. But again, there was no follow through seen and we did not even challenge the day before yesterday's low actually. So all those things we can see on the profile chart. But on daily charts, I think we need to give more importance to this development. We can see that there is thick volume getting attached around 17,900 to 17,700 zones. So who is the one who is buying here or selling here? I think there is some business left here. So for any directional progress, I think this business here should get completed. Only then we can see some directional progress, either on the upside or downside. That we need to give market some time to let us know. So yeah, that is what is happening. Apart from that, I don't think any significant development is happening on daily chart. So yeah, let me repeat. This HVN is also important. This one we have already discussed a lot of times now. 81,100, why it is important as such. So let's just wait for market to tell us what it wants to do. So if at all we come here and get rejected, then this will be a perfect short opportunity on higher time frame. So if at all we start accepting above 18,100, then I think we are open for much higher levels. So that is what I am seeing now. Right now, the risk on buying as well as selling is equal. So I think staying on the sideline should be the right approach for this kind of markets. So that was from the daily chart. Now let's get into the profile chart and see what markets tried doing. So yeah, this is profile chart of Nifty. So what we can see here is if we consider this as a range now, because we have been trading in this zone for few days now. So previously this was the zone which I had established actually. So you can see that we came here and we saw some downside move. On this day, we slightly extended the range but did not find any new business. So we can consider it as a slight extension of the range rather than some trade there. So what we can do is we can just consider this as a whole consolidation. Let me make it transparent here. Yeah. Now you can see that. Let me remove this reference as well. So yeah, now you can see that we are trading in a consolidation. So since we are forming a POC overlap here, so what I think is we can actually merge these profiles and see what does the composite profile got us. So you can see that this is a normal HVN, like normal bell kind of formation which is happening, which has seen some support also. Buyers have actually defended the prices there and have not let price start accepting below that. So again, this also you can see that yesterday and day before yesterday also there was overlap of point of controls. So what we can do is we can again merge those 2 days and you can see that there is nice bell curve formation here also. So what you can see is here the market is struck between this HVN and this HVN. So HVN, as you know, that it is a zone where there is highest volume attachment. So that means there is some business happening there and it needs some time to develop there. So what we can do is we can go ahead and actually merge these two profiles as well. So let's see what we get if we do that. So now you can see that you get nice two profiles distributing here. And there is some low volume usage area here. Right at the center, we started trading today. So I think we are just spending time here to form a nice bell curve here. So if that is the case, I think this sideways move will continue for some more time before making any directional move. So as of now, I think this low volume usage area is getting filled with some volume attachment. So let's see what market has for us. So you can see that this HVN today also provided some resistance. You can see this HVN. You can see there are two HVNs here. One is let me mark that zones. Yeah, one is around 17,900 and one more HVN to the downside is 17,800. So you can see that market is struck within these two zones attaching volume here in this low volume usage area. So unless we start taking out either of the HVNs, I don't think there will be any directional move which can be expected. So just be cautious here. So yeah, that is what is from the profile chart. We need some more time to analyze what is market trying to do here, because we are actually in the middle of the bigger consolidation, and any development within the consolidation will not have much of the value unless some of the crucial zones are taken out. So just be cautious here. Wait for 17,900 zones to be taken out if you are planning for longs. For shorts, I think 17,800 and below should be your action point. So that was from the Nifty profile chart. Now let's get into the Bank Nifty daily chart. So again, the sideways move here continues here. So at least in Nifty, you can see there was some attempt to go below, let's get it here, some attempt to go below previous day's low. But on Bank Nifty, you can see that there is complete overlap, which means we have formed the inside bar, which means that there was no range extension above or below previous day's zone. We have completely traded within previous day's zone itself. So that is actually not good sign for any of the time frame. So yeah, these are the kind of markets where actually option buyers get caught. But see, expecting some kind of breakout, as we know that option buyers always need a momentum to get into the profits. But these kind of days show some false breakouts, and that will create some pain to option buyers. So apart from that, I think this volume attachment here is also very important. So unless we start finishing business here, I don't think there will be much of a directional progress, as we discussed in Nifty also. So yeah, that is what from the daily chart. Now let's get into the profile chart and see was there any interesting development. So yeah, you can see that for the entire day we have traded within previous day's zone itself. There is no much of activity happening. You can see that there was slight interest from buyers to extend range, but again, they were not even able to cross the previous day high, which indicates that buyers are not from the very high time frame. So that is what is happening. There was complete sideways move happening, which could have bored most of the option buyers today. So yeah, if you look at the references which are important or which are the kind of action points, this single print is still a valid point because we have not come there. So any rejection which we saw here, it is still valid. So yeah, if at all prices come here, as we discussed in our previous session also, only then I think there will be some opportunities to create longs. Till then, I don't think there will be any interest from buyers end to scale higher. So on the short side, I think this H1 we also mentioned in our previous video, somewhere around 41,500 will be very crucial. You can see that today's low is exactly around the same zone. So any acceptance below this, and we need to, just the acceptance below this will not have much of importance, but breaking this low will have much importance. So any acceptance below 41,500 and breaking of this low around 41,350 zones, that can create a good opportunity to go shorts for a test of this poor low, and also this H1 which is around 41,000. So let's concentrate on one reference at a time. So immediate reference or support which will get in is 41,200 zones. If at all you short looking at breaking of this low, your first target should be this 41,200. And then I think you can target for 41,000 levels. So that was from the profile chart. For longs, as I mentioned, acceptance here is very much required to go with the buyers. So yeah, that was from the profile charts of Bank Nifty. So hope this discussion will help you out in structuring your trades or planning your trade for Monday. Thank you.